My name is Shay, and in this video, I'm going to be breaking down how I took this trade on AUD and ZD, and I'm also going to be breaking down a trade I took on CAD CHF, so CAD CHF. So on AUD and ZD, I'm going to replay back to the time I was in the market. So I came and I started doing my analysis around 7 a.m. in the market. So let's go ahead and go back to there. So market was looking like this when we came into the market. So let's go ahead and delete everything and I'll just start over on how I took these trades. So I saw that we were in a downtrend. So we're making lower lows and lower highs. And this is my 200 EMA, which is the green line you see here, and we have price that is below it. So my bias here was that okay, we could be in a possible downtrend, so let's look for some sells. So I'm on a 30-minute time frame, and what I see is here is that we broke structure and we came into a bullish trend, and this is the last low in the market before we made a new low in the market. So this told me that okay, I could either sell here or I could sell somewhere on this resistance right here. So now just waited for price to approach this area. So right now in the market, we're already there. So I'm like, okay, let's see how we're going to react. So dropping down to the 15-minute chart just to see things a little bit better. We see our resistance. We see prices aggressively coming up to this zone. So this is the zone that I'm looking to take my trade. So now I also see that we have some aggressive buying here as well. So I'm like, okay, this could be a demand zone as well. And then if you notice, we have the left shoulder, a head, and then this could be the potential right shoulder. So that's that. Let me go ahead and erase that. So I'm thinking, okay, I can go for a sell now, and then I can see how price reacts to this demand zone once we get here, and see if we could take a buy as well, which is just what we did. So I'll show you how I got into this trade, where I entered, and how I entered. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the candlesticks and show you where I entered. So now we're up in this area of resistance. So I'm gonna start. This is where I started to look for a bearish candlestick formation. And this is where I saw we also have like this double top that looks like it's forming. This is where I enter my trade right here. This evening star that you see right here that formed around this area is where I enter my trade. Now you can say evening star and you can say a bearish engulfing pattern. So I entered right there, placed my stop loss just a little bit above the resistance that we have. Placed it above there because if we break here, then I would say that okay, we're probably going into a different direction. So this is where I scalped my first trade. So I didn't want to go below it, honestly, because this is support right here, and I don't know how price is going to react. So I did come out of the trade right here, though I was willing to keep it in. I said, no, you know what, I'm going to take out my trade. So I'm going to show you where I said, you know what, I can start taking on my trade. So once I started seeing this rejection candle, I immediately took it out. So I didn't really get the full take profit. I immediately took it out somewhere around here. So once this candle closed, since there was already this support right here and this support right here, I immediately took it out. And I was talking about the right shoulder, the head, and then the left shoulder. So I immediately took it out right there. So that gave me a little bit over a 1 to 1.5, which is, you know, what I do look for when I try to trade into the market. And that was that trade. So I believe, I'm not sure if I'm getting mixed up with CAD CHF. If I took a demand zone, which I'm pretty sure I did take a demand zone, I'm just not sure if it's this one. Let me see if price end up going back down with this one. No, so it's definitely CAD CHF. So that was my sell on here. I could have bought and went with my buy, but you know, I was in the market right then and there. So that's what I saw. I wanted to go with the trend, so I took a sell. You know, still was able to capture what I wanted to capture. But you could have entered right here off this bullish engulfing pattern right here for the buy. And then you could have took, you know, some profits up in this area. All right, so let's go to CAD CHF. All right, so let's go ahead and delete everything so I can show you. I believe I took 2 trades on CAD CHF, but I was going back earlier to see, you know, how price reacted just around that time and even before that time. And there was a couple opportunities to get into some setups. This is kind of like, you know, a little choppy. You know, some people probably stay out this market, but I feel like range markets still provide opportunities. So let me go ahead and delete that. So that's a 30-minute. All right, so the 30 minutes looking like this. So I see that we're making lower lows, lower highs. This is the last low we made in the market before price made a new low, which is right here. So now this is an area where you can sell off of a break and a retest. So let's replay, go back to about 7 o'clock that time. So this is how the market's looking when I get into the market. These zones that I have, this is obviously resistance area. We got some supply, some aggressive selling right here. And then we got some aggressive selling right here as well. So let's drop down to the 15-minute chart. And you can see that price is making some resistance over here, kind of consolidating in this area. Dropping down to the 15-minute chart, you can see consolidation a little bit better. We came here a few times, we broke, retested, dropped down, retested, dropped down, retested. And then let's go down to the 5-minute. Going down to the 5-minute, this is where you can see the range that we're in. So you see we're creating equal highs here and equal lows. So getting in here on one of these areas is a good place to sell. And I should have probably never deleted my my area because I did get in pretty quickly. And I believe I got in on this morning star because of the double top. So I believe I got in here on this morning star. I'm pretty sure I did. I would have to go back and go check my entry. But I did get in here on this morning star. Evening star, sorry. You see a double top right there. You could have took the trade down here. And this is the part where things got a little tricky for me, because I was in my trade. I put my when I'm this far in profits, I usually put my stop loss at break even. So this is what this trade did. It actually came back up to my entry, and then it shot back down to my target. This is the demand zone that I was getting confused with AUD and ZD. This is the demand zone that I was speaking about. And it's because you know, we're around this area of support. So you see this aggressive buying, price comes here, could have took a sell here and then took the buy up there. And then there was plenty of opportunities before to get into this sell. You could have sold right here. Price breaks below, retest, comes back up, put some resistance, breaks down, retest the resistance, comes back down. You could have gotten on this bearish engulfing stick right there. Took some profits down right here. It comes back up, retest this area. Could have took this trade right here with this evening star. That's why I do like trading like ranges and equal highs and equal lows, because it do provide a lot of opportunities for you. You just got to take the risk, manage your risk, and take the trade. So you can even got into some buys. Support is established right here, retest is right here, comes back up, retest is right here, and then you have this morning star. Could have took this trade, stop loss just below the support. Took some profits up right here. You could have avoided the stream highs, took some profits right there. And then, yeah, these are a lot of opportunities to get into the market. For me, I just took this one sell, and then my prediction with this demand did end up happening. And then, we just went lower in the market. So, yeah, those are my trades for today. And I will be posting more. Hope you liked the video, and if this helped you out, leave a comment. Also, I am using the TradingView platform, and if you don't have a platform that you're currently using, or you're just starting out in trading, I do recommend TradingView as a starter platform. You can also use my referral link. I will put it in the description. You can get $15 off of your membership plan to get started. You can use free tools. You can trade with all the free tools. For me, I do always purchase like the essential plan, because I get replay trading, which is not offered with the free membership. And replay mode, helps you back test your strategy, and you can go back to previous sessions that you missed to rerun your trades and all that such. And also you can open up more tabs, and you have way more indicators. I think on the free plan you can only have 2 indicators. On the essential plan you can have up to 5 indicators, I believe. But too much indicators is not always good anyway. But yeah, so you have an option to go free, or you can purchase an essential plan. And using my link that I will leave in the description, you can also get $15 off your membership. So thank you for watching the video, and see you in the next one.